This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we are playing GRIXIS Fires. We are going to put on our hat, just imagine it's there, and try to make GRIXIS great again. I am on day 41 of social distancing. This hair, my God, I've never realized how irritating it is to have hair on the back of your neck and on your ears. It is a tilt. I am struggling. I am gonna make it. It's gonna be fine. And today I have to take the trash to the trash station. Most of you have people who come to the end of your driveway and pick up your trash. Not where I live. I have to actually put trash in my vehicle once about every 2 weeks and drive it to a trash station and dump it. And me, I think I'm gonna drive by, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna open my trunk, I'm gonna throw the garbage in, and I'm gonna leave. Wife, Covert Gogina, says I gotta have a mask on. So I'm gonna be wearing my mask today. For the good of the land. Maybe it will help with the smell of the trash. I don't know. Anyway, GRIXIS, you came here for GRIXIS, and how all that segues into GRIXIS is that this deck is trash. No, I'm kidding. I like this deck. This deck is fun. This deck is extremely fun, and I'm trying to pick up where the Mega Mogwai left off and give you gamers who feel abandoned a GRIXIS list to enjoy. And my favorite thing to do right now with control decks, and I'm probably going to do it for most of this format, Urian Sky Nomad. 80 card deck with Omens. Playing Urian with Omens is so much fun. Now when you add white to the mix and you play Urian with Charming Prince, things get really silly with the Omens, but that's a different deck. That's not GRIXIS. GRIXIS is power. You know, GRIXIS is untainted by that Teferi, that filthy Teferi time reveler. Anyway. So yeah, you want to blink Omens and you want to blink Fires of Invention. And what I mean is on turn 4, if you play Fires and then also play like a Ritual Soot or Drawn from Dreams or an Omen or something, the next turn you play your 5th land and you play, say, I don't know, Nicol Bolas, Dragon God, and you plus that sucker, or you minus it, I don't know. Let's say you minus it and kill something awesome. Then your second spell is Urian. Urian exiles Nicol Bolas, exiles the Fires of Invention, exiles an Omen, maybe 2, and now you have 5 mana open to play something else because your Fires of Invention is now exiled until the end of turn. So I don't know, use that 5 mana, Heartless Act something, Thought Erasure their hand, play Narset, minus it, cast the Thought Erasure you find off the Narset. I don't know. You'll find something fun to do. This deck originally also had Enter the God Eternals and Ashiok, and it was just super greedy with no 2-drops, but it died. It died way too often. And then on end step, the Fires returns, the Bolas returns with 4 loyalty instead of 1 because you had to minus it, and you have a 4/5, and you get triggers from your Omens. It's a good turn. It's a pretty epic turn, and you need turns like that in this format because your opponents will not go easy on you. And then also we have Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon is pretty great because you can cycle it using the extra mana you have open because you cast your spells with Fires of Invention. So you also get to make a shark, draw a card, and cast 2 other cards like, I don't know, Liliana and Chandra, for example, for free. The Fae of Wishes lets you go into the sideboard and fetch awesome silver bullet cards. You'll know when you need to Aether Gust. It's when that annoying green or red permanent is going to kill you. Elder Spell, look for the Elder Spell win by blowing up your own planeswalkers and your opponents to ultimate the Dragon God. Ashiok, fine. But did you know, if I put this on the battlefield, Winota can't hurt me that badly? I think that's the way that works. No, it's not even search, is it? It's look. Ugh. Stupid card. Anyway, Ashiok, because I don't want to answer the question, why no Ashiok in my chat. Unmoored Ego. I'll just take your Winota and your Gyruda and your whatever thingamajigga. And Covetous Urge. So if you're playing against the opponent's deck and you want to take away their, I don't know, Cavalier Flame and use it as your own, it's a really fun play. Sarkin. Send your planeswalkers over there, kill opponent. Enter the God Eternals. Need some life, Need a blocker? This does the job. Command the Dreadhorde, often fetching a ton of things at once. Thought Distortion, exile the hand, exile the graveyard, can't be countered. Good for that person sitting on a handful of stuff they got from their Jeskai Ultimatum. Casualties of War, blow it up. Just blow up one of everything. But if that's not enough, burn it down. Just burn it all down with Ruinous Ultimatum. On top of that, if you don't have anything to burn down, Genesis Ultimatum. Just throw some cards onto the battlefield. If that's not good enough, Inspired Ultimatum. Gain some life, draw some cards, deal some damage. And if that's not enough, just steal it all for your own. My friends, it's evil. This format is evil. I don't know if you've noticed. On a competitive level, this format is evil. Embrace it. Lean into the evil. Become the evil.
Become the Dragon God.
Here we go. Who wants some of this GRIXIS? This GRIXIS love. Alright, we'll have to find land, but 2 Omens of the Sea should be doable. Hello? Oh, we're being friendly. We're being friendly today. Everything's friendly until Nicol Bolas starts exiling permanents. Faye. Alright. Say go, make an informed Omen of the Sea decision. Black-white. Okay, we got Ephemia. That is a card. So, land. Excellent. How to sequence, I guess we just draw into both, so we don't need to worry about the sequencing because we're on end step. Temple Scry. Another Omen is probably more than I need right now. 2 Omens for the Orion is already pretty great. We could play the 1/4 to contest the Ephemia, but I just want to get the Omens on the field. Make sure we're curving. Besides, if the opponent plays something else, we'll want to Ritual of Soot. We don't have a red source if we find fires, so we have to keep our eye out for a red source. Other than that, we're doing it. Things are happening. Hateful Eidolon. End step. Let's go ahead and drop the Omen. Drawn from Dreams. We could cast that. Actually like that quite a bit. To try to find red source and Fires of Invention. There's red source. I could Ritual of Soot this board. These are probably some of the better threats in their deck, but I don't think I need to. I think I've got the time. Wow. Believe it or not, I think I'd just take another untapped land. This is a lot of good stuff to be shipping, and I'll take a Chandra. But yeah. Was that 7 non-lands there? Except for, oh, there was this one. It's like six bomb freaking cards. What's the opponent got now? What did they got? What's it gonna be? They're going to pass. Okay. So we could play a tapped Temple and blow up the board. Seems good. Heartless Act on top to clean up the creature that they follow up with. Seems nice. And the Ritual of Soot says goodbye, puny creatures. We have a pretty good Urian ready to go with 2 Omens of the Sea. I wouldn't mind playing out more of my hand before we do that, of course. Opponents Rise from Glory. Return target creature, return target aura. Okay, so they just get this one. That is not what we call a great... That is not a great one. I'm trying to decide if I just want to play the Bolas, but I think I should just play the Typhoon. Do it, CGB. Have the Typhoon on the battlefield. Killer Sharks, baby. Now is the time. Kai's Ghost Form. Saddle up on the Eidolon. So if we kill it, it comes back. If we exile it, it comes back. The only thing we can do with it is steal it. Steal it. Sounds so particularly evil. If you thought just because I had a whole bunch of viewers on Twitch this time, I was going to turn into Nice Boy CGB. You got another thing coming. This channel has grown on the back of being willing to do evil things in Magic. And I'm not finished. Oath of Kaya. Didn't do enough. They must have a dead weight as well. Mire's Grasp. Okay. Now they get to draw a card with their Eidolon. Bloxes. Strida. Fires of Invention. Evil. Alright. Give me that. It's their card advantage engine right now, and we get a 6/6 shark. So I think that's a worthy steal. I think that's a good deal, you know? It's a good deal. 6 mana to kill a 1/1. Kaya's Wrath. They play Wrath in their deck. Alright. Fires. Shark. Chandra. Shark. Good game. The opponent said it first, in case you missed it. They emoted. They opened the emote door. Yep, this is proper vicious Grixis right here. Heartless. Completely indifferent to your pain. All right, let's have a turn, everybody. Let's have a fun turn. So, Bolus. +2, +2. Urian. Exile Omen, Fires of Invention. Because when you exile the Fires of Invention, you get access to all your mana again. I'll take a Liliana. I'll take another Omen. Fire off an Omen of the Forge. On your Hateful Eidolon for funsies. It comes back. We'll Heartless Act it. Because we're mean. Oh, that said with counters on it. Gotta select carefully. There it is. Okay, I had it right the first time. That is a Sharknado. Stop, CGB, stop. He's already dead. My god, he's broken in half. Evil, my friends. People thinking I'm changed. People saying never forget where you came from. Let me remind you. Evil. Evil to the core. Opponent trying to draw themselves to death. They've got 3 points to go. Can they Oath of Kaya themselves? I don't think that would work. They gain the life back. In Mire's Grasp their own creature. Yes. Honorable. Honorable. Yeah, it's a hand. I hate Drawn from Dreams without Fires of Invention, but it seems necessary in this deck because it's a fat stack to get to the pieces you want to get to. I sincerely wish that the Omen, the Black Omen, didn't get a creature out of the graveyard, but made the opponent discard a card. That would have been so good for this deck with Urian. I know I could run Rats, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. Heartless Act, Godless Shrine, probably not what we're looking for, especially since we've already got one. Double Godless Shrine. Maybe I should have kept the Heartless Act. Oh, best of one. Making decisions with no information, life is hard. Let's take away their General Kudro. Oh, they don't have one. But they do have Winota. You gotta go. That can go. They have a Dire Tactics and an Elspeth Conquers Death that we have to find an answer for before it gets back a Winota. Oh, Winota, you gots to go. You are not okay. So, well, that Elspeth Conquers Death. We should probably just try to dig for a way to deal with it. And let's do this main phase. We might hit a Scryland. Fires we do need. And there is the Scryland. Alright. This way we can go Fires Drawn from Dreams next turn. Sad wasted Scry, but it is what it is. That Elspeth Conquers Death eventually gets Winota back. I could just save a Heartless Act for it, but this gives Winota indestructible. So we're going to have to do something about this Enforcer too. And we're down to a measly 12. Here is the Fires. Drawn from Dreams. Our opponent, if they have the untapped land, they get the Elspeth Conquers Death. There's a Ritual of Soot. But there's the Thought Erasure. Oh, if they have the untapped land, it's too late. So do we take the Thought Erasure? We need more land ourselves. All right, no untapped land, no untapped land. The odds are that they have it, but I think we take the shot. And then the other land, we should grab one that could be untapped if we need it to be. But I don't feel good because we didn't get ahead on board. We're still taking this 2-3 beating. And Elspeth Conquers Death may come down. Oh my gosh, they exiled their own Winota for a token? They did? Unbelievable. Why would they do that? They feel like they have to pressure me that badly? Well, now killing their Enforcer with Heartless Act isn't good. They get that back. This is exile a card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, make a soldier. We could play Urian and draw another card, and then have a 4/5 body on the field. The opponent is about to do this Elspeth Conquers Death thing, but that's a good opportunity for a Shark Typhoon. Because cycling isn't a spell. I'm going to do the Urian. They have a Dire Tactics and all. This will make them cast it, exile the Urian. I guess multiple Shark Typhoons isn't the worst. And they have a Butcher. Gross. I should have taken that Ritual Set. Feeling so bad about everything right now. So if I go to 3, yeah, that's not good. I just have to play this. And then I get attacked and take 3, and I'm almost dead. This goes off. Man, I shouldn't have lost this game. I haven't lost it yet, but I really shouldn't lose this game. I definitely had the resources and just played everything wrong. Alright, block you. If we block the Butcher, it just deals more damage to me. They just deal the damage direct. Now we can remove the counters from the Butcher with the Heartless Act. Ooh, there's a Soot, and this does 3. Oh, can I do this? Remove the counters. Ritual of Soot, I go to 1? Really? This protects legendaries. It can exile a card from a graveyard, that doesn't matter. The other way that we can do it is we can play Bolus and Fae of Wishes and have the blockers. Fae of Wishes can block the Butcher, but if they draw a way to deal 1 damage, I die. It's the same thing. If they draw a way to deal the damage off the top, I die. God, this feels bad. Remove up to 3 counters. See? That mode isn't the jank mode, that's the good mode. Ritual of Soot. Go to 1. Oh my goodness. Cycle? Does it kill me? Does it kill me? Is it lethal? It's another land. You're telling me there's a chance. Yeah, we need to spam planeswalkers to get our life total back. Interplanar beacon, babies. Let's go, Bolus. Do it, Bolus.
Will resonate throughout the multiverse.
Opponent thins the deck. Give up a land. Thought erase nothing. No, let's play a 1/4 blocker for a haste creature. As much as I want to use this to go fetch something glorious right now, I think I need to make sure I don't get hasted. A Tajik for lethal, for example. Yep. Pluses. Keep it coming.
My schemes
More life.
never ending.
Pluses.
Multiverse will bend to my will.
Torture them. Evil. Proper GRIXIS evil.
You have no weakness I cannot explore.
There are so many that hone your prowess.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling better. How do they steal this from me? Second Butcher. Back-to-back Butchers off the top going face. Omen of the Forge. Keep plussing Bolus. More planeswalkers. More life.
Let
More evil.
weak minds crumble.
I know 88 ways to defeat meditate.
Ileana. Join the fight.
Your course will make a path. Good help is easy to find in war.
Oh yeah. Come on. Almost there. Hero. And they are done. Whew, they almost got me. I think my early game, my choices were so poor. But the late game, Bolus rewarded them anyway because evil is never punished. Oh, Karuga. Probably fires. Most of the time is fires. These are a lot of tap lands, but there is a thought erasure to take a Fires of Invention. So we'll hang on to it. Heartless Act to kill off some Cavaliers and other assorted monsters that this deck plays. Beacon. That is land number 5. It gains life. It plays Bolus. We will keep it. It's also untapped. A lot going for that land. So the opponent will probably have a Teferi. Let's go ahead and get in this hand. Bonecrusher, Narset, Typhoon. Huh. Well, I'm not worried about the Bonecrushers. I'll have to worry about them eventually, but they can't be what I base my game plan on. I think the Narset is the thing I have to take the most. Yep, more Heartless Acts or more Bonecrusher Giants. Mitigating the damage they deal to only 4 frickin' points a turn. This card is nuts. You get 2 points on the front, you get 2 points on the back, and they're not playing it. They are cycling. They are trying to hit fires. It's interesting. Normally when I'm playing fires, I take a very aggressive stance, try to get damage in, but not this opponent. Another mountain on top, but we shouldn't need that. Say go, hold up Heartless Act. Alright. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Giant down. So, did you draw Fires of Invention? Fairy.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Good news, everybody. He's not sitting this one out. Minus draw. Definitely digging. Ritual of Soot is good for these bone-crushing foes. But this turn is basically devoted to Omen of the Sea. So, let's play the Skyland. And I guess we could have played the Omen first, and then we could have also potentially Thought Erasure this turn. But I would have had to play the Beacon first to do that. It's a bit too awkward. This is probably good for a threat. And if it's good for a threat, I should keep it. Alright, did you find your Fires of Invention? They usually do. Alright, a giant.
Let's try this.
I found a Fires of Invention. But do I want to play it? It's an interesting turn. You don't want to leave many bodies on the field for the Karuga. I could play my Bolus to blow up the Bone Crusher Giant. The opponent might have a hard time removing it, but a Kenrith would if they have an untapped land. The other thing is I could Thought Erasure first, but I can't do anything about the companion. I think I want to save this for after the Karuga. Alright, let's go get the fires down. Let's Heartless Act the Giant. And then next turn we have Urian, Bolus, and Thought Erasure. The other thing we could do is play the Ritual Soot, because it's not going to have many targets, and the Heartless Act can kill the Karuga. It also saves the most mana, in case our fires goes away. Elspeth Conquers Death is a card. More of these decks are playing it. Yep, here's the Karuga. Draw a card from the Teferi. Could have been worse. So, now what we want to do is we want to play Bolus. Then we're going to play Urian. Urian's going to exile the Omen and the Fires. Then we're going to use our mana to cast a Thought Erasure. And we're saving the activation of Bolus till after we see what else the opponent has. Flame Sweep, Time Wipe, that's all fine. Let's take the Typhoon. Heartless Act, so we can kill the Teferi. Fires of Invention is going to come back, so we need to use the Heartless Act now. When it comes back, we won't be able to do this at instant speed. Bring these back. Scry, draw. I don't know if the Omen is going to be very good here, so I'll put that away, and we'll keep the Narset. And that's a good turn. I outsmarted you eons ago. Evil. Alright, what would you like to get rid of to the Bolus? Draw another Thought Erasure. We could save this for after a Cavalier, but let's see what we find with the Narset first. Gain that extra life.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind. Keep an open mind.
Drawn from Dreams. Holy hype. Get in that deck, find me the goodies. There's a goodie. And this is just 2 more goodies, so why wouldn't we? Attacking with the Orion does let the opponent play a haste creature and get to one of our planeswalkers, but I think we take that risk. Ah, the opponent's been waiting to make a Shark Typhoon. They drew another one. Brutal. It's probably about the best thing they could have. They do get to attack down one of the walkers now. I wonder if there is it right? It would have been right in this situation, but do you think it's right overall to just not attack in that spot? I don't know. That's kind of hard to stomach, because then, are you ever going to close the game, really? Really? Alright, they say go. We only have one Urian. We already blinked it, so let's use the Omen to scry. Oh, yeah. Yes, please. We can put this on the bottom. Draw this. Take this. My turn for a nice little Typhoon.
Just the trick for this.
More Typhoon. Alright, so. Drawn from Dreams. Chandra's good. Narset is good. But I think I'll take a castle. The Scryland almost assures that we'll be able to find stuff for the rest of the game. And no, I didn't just cast the Shark Typhoon. I'm cycling it. I know. I'm a horrible person.
If I were you, I'd just surrender right. This looks like a fun new toy.
Let's just hold back. I know I have a Shark to cycle, but we don't want the opponent to necessarily know that. And if they make no progress on the board while we have a Planeswalker army, we get further ahead. So this is just fine for us. Actually, they know we have a Shark. Stupid. Not always the smartest. Oh. Oh, they cycled Neutralize while we have Narset. Parter of the Veils. Nothing else was the last straw, but that was. Do we keep this? We have a Scryland and a Typhoon to try to hit land. I'll keep this. Let's roll. Yep. Alright, what do you got for me? Nothing yet, but we'll have the Omen of the Forge available. That flash speed. We can also cycle this Typhoon, try to hit land drops. And it looks like a staring match. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle. Drawn from Dreams. Alright, 2 rips for the land. You hit a Narset. Let's see if the opponent has the answer. You just have to shove the cards down their throat. You can't kick back and just kind of be like, they'll have a counterspell, I'll wait. Especially when you don't have a lot of land. Mystical Dispute. Alright. Hateful. Hateful. I understand. Scryland, sure. Oh yeah. Yep. More fires, because this one will probably get countered. So keeping a second fires, that's got to be the play. Now, if the opponent flashes something in, I would play Omen of the Forge on their upkeep. I would let them untap. And, okay, so that's what we're going to do. On their upkeep, I'm going to play Omen of the Forge and dare them to counter it. This also means if they do counter it, they don't get a counter on their Cutthroat, and they don't have their mana to fight me for the Fires of Invention. Well, unsummon. We get to do this again. Oh, joy. I'm so happy we get to do this again. Here's fires. Resolves. Here's Drawn from Dreams. Alright, so we probably want another land. We can take the Scryland because we're not using it otherwise, and I think we take the Bolus. Just spam Bolus at them. They might Brazen Borrow the Fires to make me play it again, which That will be annoying, but that's a good reason that we need to keep hitting our land drops. It's possible I should have taken Heartless Act instead of second Bolus. I don't know. Should I keep this? I know they're going to have a Borrower, but I have Fires of Invention. Okay. What you got? The Return of the Cutthroat. Oh, it's an Octopus. Okay. Octopus is going to try to get some damage in. Get that sweet, 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 sweet card draw. Alright, let's try to even this out with our own Nicol Bolas. And see if the opponent wants to counter it. Do we draw more cards? I think we just kill this. And trust me, I do know that they can bring out the Cutthroat. Alright, Octopus down. So now the question is, do we want to go for Urian? I think Urian will get countered. They probably have Essence Capture, something like that. I think that they're going to attack this Bolus anyway. I think we play other Bolus and plus. I think going for the Orions walking into an Essence Capture.
Will remake the multiverse
So, plus.
in my image.
Draw a beacon. The opponent exiles what? What is this? Omen of the Sea.
Minds crumble.
Alright, I'll play the beacon so I start gaining life. And we'll say go. Now if the opponent goes double Cutthroat, it's pretty bad. He gets to kill Bolus right away. Very Duelist, not quite the same thing. They get to attack Bolus for 4. We get to sack Omen and dig. I think we want to do that because I still don't think this card is resolving. I could be wrong about that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, they're a very funky flash deck and they do have the means to kill Bolus now. Maybe this will resolve. So I'll keep this around for one more turn.
I will return.
Alright, how about a Ritual Set? Okay. What you got? What you got? Because I'm running hot today. The boy is on fire. There's nothing to target. They still have mana up for an Essence Scatter. I'm just gonna throw out the other fires so they can't Brazen Borrow fires. Oh, that was too easy. Yeah, they don't have anything to counter a spell right now, so I'm still guessing they have Essence Capture. Oh yeah, we're ripping it off the top. We are doing it. So if they play a creature on end step, we can still play a Heartless Act after it resolves. Just because we can only play things on our turn doesn't mean we can't play at instant speed. But they scoop. Alright. We will find the mana we need. We're up against fires again? Again? Is this the same person? I don't know. They tell me I can do something if I hit crystals. I don't see it. Nothing's happening. They told me I could hit the crystal. Alright. I'm taking chunks out of this pillar. I'm stalling too. Bad CGB. Let's get the black source down. Let's keep scrying for more black sources because a Steam Vents won't help us cast a Bolus. How about, ooh, we got lava. We got lava in the walls. You can kind of see that that's messed up. What the hell? Is that a lava shark? What the heck? That's cool. The heck was that? Anyway, focus, game, magic. And people were telling me in comments that they finally put things you could interact with on the board. Did they ever? I keep expecting something to happen to this. Oh, it collapses! And there's, what, a crystal inside? There's some sound effects. I guess I'll let the opponent make the selection. It doesn't shut down the Omen of the Sea's ability to draw a card on the opponent's turn. It only shuts off the first card per turn. Can I get the monster to come back? I can make it... Oh, yeah! Suck it, Narset. I summoned a lava monster to fight you. Fairy. This is gonna be an ugly game. And I'm too distracted to play it properly. Don't mind me. Let's go, Bolus. Shark Typhoon. We can make a 2/2 to attack either the Narset or the Teferi, or we could cast the Drawn from Dreams. I think we make the 2/2. We might be able to clean up 2 Planeswalkers by cycling for Shark Typhoon and then playing Bolus to minus. If our opponent has fires, though, we're gonna be way behind. So that's fine. What do you do with your Teferi?
I'll show restraint.
They didn't play a fires, that's the good news. Plus, we're probably going to Bolus that Teferi. Minus the Narset. Select a thingy. Let them choose before we make the play. Oh, crap. That Elspeth Conqueror's Death is going to take out our Bolus. That's not good. Well, Omen of the Forge can pick off the Narset. We can attack the Teferi. Man, Elspeth Conqueror's Death is a card. It takes away our best sequence. We could go for the Orion. That's the other play we could try to set up. So if I play Orion, I exile this, I draw another card, I scry 2. The opponent plays Elspeth Conqueror's Death. They exile Orion. They have a ticking time bomb to get another Narset, but then I get to play Nicole Bolas and I get to plus. Is that even good? I don't know. Let's just do this. The opponent can minus the Teferi to get rid of the Shark, but then I can pick off Teferi with Omen of the Forge.
You are a mighty warrior. I can see.
Cast this. There's a Fires. Ooh, there's a Thought Erasure. 2 Thought Erasures. But yeah, this will help us with this Elspeth Conqueror's Death problem that we have. Yeah. Ugly. Ugly stuff. So next turn looks like it's Thought Erasure Omen of the Forge, not exposing the fires. But we'll see. Okay. Maybe Omen of the Forge has to hit the Sarkhan.
Come to me.
This enters the battlefield tapped. Let's start here. And then what we're looking at, probably the Omen on the Sarkhan. My god, what a disgusting hand. But we don't have to worry about most of it, thankfully. This Narset's going to be annoying. We'll have to figure that out. Another Heartless Act. Don't think we need you. We have a Ritual of Soot to clean up Dragon and Bone Crusher Giant if we can find another black source.
A dragon would rather die than lose.
So the opponent's going to probably get Narset down. God, we're so behind. But once Narset comes down, they still have Karuga too. Oh my god. We're so behind. What a mess. But we're in a position now where we can play fires. Okay, they play Karuga first. That surprised me a lot.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Interesting. Are they trying to hold on to the Narset to answer a Bolus? That might be the case. So, if we play Orion, we get to blink the Omen of the Sea, and we get to blink the Omen of the Forge. If we play the other Omen of the Forge, and then Fires of... If we play Fires of Invention, then Urian. Then we can also play the other Omen of the Forge. And we can blink that? No, we can't. Doesn't work that way. We want to Heartless Act this. What a mess. I guess we can Heartless Act Ritual of Soot and there's no board. No, we can't Ritual of Soot. So we can play Fires. Omen of the Forge doesn't do anything. We can cycle for a 2/2. That might matter. Alright. Tough game, tough game. Let's destroy the Karuga. And let's cycle this at some point. Or we just commit the Fires. Let's commit the Fires. The opponent doesn't have an easy interaction with it unless they want to throw away their Teferi. This way, I might have a turn where I get to go Ritual of Soot, Nicole... Jesus. How? How do they do this? How do they do this? Alright.
I've got time.
They're bottomless pit of destruction for me in this game. So now they have a Karuga, a Narset, or a Sarkhan coming back, and there's nothing I can do about it. So how do I fight through this? What the hell am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to play the Shark Typhoon? The opponent can bounce it with Teferi. That's no good. That doesn't help me. I can play this Omen. Yeah, this is what we do to just try to fight. We play an Omen. We shoot this. We play this. Exile these. We could kill off the dragon. I guess that's the play. Leave the Teferi. You can't mine us right now. Another Omen of the Forge. Not really good anymore. Drawn from Dreams, no good. Without Fires of Invention, it's just too slow, and we're a million miles behind in this game. Everything's going wrong. Everything. And we're still gonna try to fight out of it.
Let me demonstrate the prowess of my many paths lie before me.
Okay, we get a card from that. If they have to kill it, that's fine. So, probably Karuga coming out. Oh, we draw Fires. But that frickin' Elspeth Conquers Death, you guys. Means I won't be able to play something after I play the Fires. Because I only have 1 mana. I can't pay the extra. So stupid. And if I kill anything with the Bolus, they just minus. They just get, like, back a Narset and kick the Bolus. It doesn't do me any good. Right now they have a Karuga coming back for 4 cards. Maybe the best thing I can do is cycle a Shark Typhoon. They choose Sarkhan, okay.
I fight with a dragon's rage.
They make a dragon instead of attacking. Discipline. Plus.
I've got it.
More life. You have anything else to play? They're not playing the giant. Huh. Alright. Here's a shark. Mama shark. Let's go. They can play the Clarions at instant speed. We might see that. Yeah, they can go Clarion Bone Crusher, I guess. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. What are we doing? We're doing like Heartless Act. Well, we drew the Black Source and then another one, because they move in herds. Alright. Bolas can kill Sarkin, so that these things can't attack us. Fires of Invention can come down. Teferi can bounce it, but I guess that's fine. But then we only get 2 plays, whereas on the other hand, we could play Bolas and just Heartless Act rather than play the fires at all. Heartless Act the token. Not anymore. Tapped wrong. Auto-tapped.
God, once again.
I guess Teferrying the token is a way we could roll. I could discard a Ritual of Soot to deal 4 damage to something with the Narset ability. That draws a card and kills something. I suppose that's better.
Meditate with me.
I am omnipotent. How could I have lost?
Alright, token down. Fight on. Fight on. Which Elspeth Conquers Death would you like to play this turn? Ooh, they didn't even use the Narset on the Bolas. That's bad. That's not good for us. Where's Fae of Wishes, man? Where is it? I've got some ultimatums that would really help. Speaking of, speaking of. Come on. They're doing me way too dirty.
Focus and just meditate.
This game is doing me so dirty.
Don't worry, I got this.
If I cast this for a Fae of Wishes, I can still cast Granted and the Elder Spell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, not enough mana. I'm sure they drew Elspeth Conquers Death, because why wouldn't they? But what the heck. Alright, we see Thought Erasure, Narset, Nickel, Bolas. I mean, is Thought Erasure even going to matter? It can probably hit a big card, but the problems are all on the battlefield, so let's take these. We have mana up for the Scries. Still trying to find Fae of Wishes, I suppose. Hit an Elder Spell. Hit a Ruinous Ultimatum. Yeah, that's just lethal. Ugh. Oh. I hated that game. I hated it. The reward for those who stayed till the end. The Ma Spaghetti moment. Can you win a frickin' game of Ranked, Bolas? Can you win a game of Ranked? You get 1 shot. Hand is fine. No red. I think we'll find it. We have early plays. Let's hang on to it. Watery Grave versus Watery Grave. What have we here? What have we here? Our opponent with no companion and a Watery Grave. Is it Dimir Flash? Dimir Flash could be a problem. It appears to be Dimir Flash. Alright. We'll try to do an Omen or a Heartless Act, depending what they go for. They've got a Night Bonder. Omen of the Forge kills that. Ritual of Soot kills that, but both are going to be hard to resolve. Do I just want to Heartless Act it? I think I do. We could also try to Fae of Wishes and make them counter the Fae of Wishes. Save this for a Slither thingy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll wait for a moment. Dimir frickin' Flash. My sorcery speed deck did not want this. Alright, we're looking for red source. Red source and Omen of the Forge would be ideal. Fires of Invention basically reads, I will never resolve. There is a red source. Ashiok also reads, I will never resolve. Chandra, though, can't be countered. So if we stall long enough, that card can matter a lot. Another land, we'll keep it. The Cutthroat. Okay. I think I'm going to try a Heartless Act on their turn. On the Cutthroat. Okay. Now I think I just have to kill that. Let's let that resolve, because otherwise the Octopus still enters the battlefield, which can be a problem. Now I don't want them to untap with that, it's too risky. Although resolving Ritual of Soot's better, but I don't have the black source, so. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Oh, I can't. Because it has the counter. I messed this up. I messed this up. Oh my gosh, they're actually using something here. Maybe I will get to resolve. No, they'll have a quench, right? But they've only got one card left, now two. And 1 mana untapped. Alright, they get another draw here. Do I get away with this? Shock. They play the Bonder? Now? Oh my gosh, I get away with this. I get away with this. Oh man. Oh man. I thought I was done. Pay for the 2 life, because we can use the castle. Let's go for the bolus. See which counter they'd like to use. None. It's pretty... that's brutal. Plus the bolus. Another fires. The card they let go, Heartless Act. 1 card to go, and they have a castle. Should we go fetch something? Should we hold the Omen in case they play a creature on end step? I think we go for the Urian. Be aggressive. Do you smell the blood in the water? Let's go. Alright, send off Omen of the Sea and Fires of Invention. So we could use our mana and go for the Fae of Wishes. They might have a negate here, though. Holding Omen of the Forge is just fine. We could play another Fires, but then we can't play anything else. So let's just pass. Sort of a head fake there on the Fires of Invention, but it did give us options. A good amount of cheap removal in their deck, which this matchup might have been ideal for them to draw a card like Heartless Act and cards like Tyrant Scorn against us, because they didn't have a counter. Without a counter, what are they going to do? If our big spells resolve, they're way behind. Another Ritual Soot and a Thought Erasure. That's a pair of good cards for the matchup. It doesn't play the Chandra right away, but I don't think I need to play the Chandra right away to win. Omen Digs puts 2 on the top. Alright, let's scry. I don't need this Ritual of Soot. The opponent doesn't have any creatures at the moment. So these can go. I want that 6th land now for the Chandra to bury them. Well, they are refusing. The deck is refusing to give me that land.
Mote of my power.
Let's see what's cooking with your grip. You kept 2 on top. One of these is something you wanted. Spectral Sailor. Okay. Sea Dasher Octopus. This is going to break their heart. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. That can stay. Omen of the Forge. Pick it off. Whew. All right. Oh. Ah, this number. Nice. Nice. And welcome back to the end for the fireside chat. Today's games felt weird. I don't think I used a Fae of Wishes to fetch from my sideboard a single time. Nope. Not once. Oh wait, never mind. I mass manipulated a 1/2. Pretty weird day. I thought that we would have a lot of ultimatuming, but maybe you will enjoy that joy of ultimatuming without me. Sad, I know. But we did get to win a good number of games. There was a frustrating game against Fires that I don't want to repeat. But other than that, we got to do our thing. The meta seemed a little slow and a little fairer in unranked than I expected. So we got to sort of have some fun. And then in ranked, we came up against Dimir Flash, which was built to beat greedy decks, but they had a pretty lousy draw against us. And we got to pull the Fire's Ritual Soot nonsense. I still don't think the deck is tier competitive, and it feels clunky. Drawn from Dreams in particular, without Fires of Invention on the field, feels so expensive, but I shouldn't complain too much. I won most of the games where I got to play it. It felt wrong. Shark Typhoon, on the other hand, always felt very right. The ability to play 2 spells with your Fires out and then also make a Shark and draw another card. Man, Fires of Invention. They just keep on finding ways to make this card better and better the more cards they introduce. I also loved Heartless Act. 2 mana to remove a key threat here and there, and again. It came up time and time again that this card was very clutch and kept me in the game. And then there's Urian, being able to blink some Omens and blink Fires to get even more use out of my mana. I really love this card. I think it's worth having 80 cards in the deck. And yeah, I like the build. I wouldn't play it on ladder very much though. It's just, I don't feel like I have all the answers. And Elspeth Conquers Death is probably the rudest card to this deck, because once it resolves, you just know the next 2 turns are going to be so infuriating. But this might be a fun event deck, and it is a fun way to play Grixis for you Grixis fans out there who ask me every single time a single card is introduced to any format ever, is Grixis good? Grixis is always good. I don't know if Grixis will be great, but I hope that this build gives you something to enjoy. I hope you enjoy the Sky Nomad. I hope you can enjoy an 80 card pile without being too set in your ways. And thank you for watching this video. I'm off to do the crafting guide update, so that's going on Twitch. And then tomorrow, you're watching this on Thursday probably. So in like an hour or right about the time you finish this video, I'm doing the Deck Doctor stream, the first one with Ikoria. So you can bring your lists, and if you are selected from our huge viewing audience who submits lists, then I will go through your deck and help just give some suggestions, give some advice. It's a good place for the deck that you know might have potential but needs fine-tuning, and you don't know where to turn. So thank you for watching this video, and as always, I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.